Okay. Okay. Hi guys. Well, I left YouTube. Hey guys, I left YouTube for more than 6 months and it has been a lot for me. And yeah, I think it was just because of a lot of reasons which I'm going to talk about in this video, and a lot of other things I want to talk about. I really want to make this video short, but like we will be able to work things out. I think the first thing of like why I just poofed, like I just poofed out of everywhere, is because I had one thing, which was, I don't know, those of us that use iPhone, we know that space issue is a problem. It's always a problem. Like, it just has to always happen like that. I don't know why, but like, yeah, I think that was one reason. And I was just so much on the subject of, okay, I really wanted to look much more cinematic than I would want it to. I wanted to revolutionize like a lot of things. And another major reason was because of imposter syndrome. For a while, like back before I started YouTube, I always, because I just got my phone at that time, and there's this thing, I don't know, when we get an iPhone or like something, there's this thing that happens, I don't know, I think back then, like I think this was it like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, like a lot of people join TikTok, a lot of people join Instagram, I don't know, but like that's what I was feeling at that point in time. And I just had this, I just really liked the fact that my camera was looking really nice, and I really wanted to make a video out of it. So that's why I, started my YouTube channel, not because of a major reason. Or then along the line, I want to talk about my faith, because I had just given my life to Christ. And one of my videos, I think down when I went for one program, I don't know, it's part of my previous videos when I went for upper room. Yeah, we see that I was talking about my faith and how it's very much important for people to love God and put him first, because without God you can't have success, that kind of thing. And not like success, we can't have true success that reaches in God's kingdom, that kind of thing. So I think that's one thing. Then another thing was because I said of that imposter syndrome. I thought I could not do anything, like what I was doing was not enough and was not good enough. And I didn't know that I was just actually just blaming myself on a lot of things that would, when people look at my videos, like, oh my god, this is really nice, what do you use? And I'm like, oh, I just use an iPhone XR. Some people are like, oh, it's just an iPhone, but it's like a very good phone, and you really put a lot of editing into it. And yeah, I think that's one thing. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I poofed. And I would want to be consistent. I will be consistent. I was at this program, I think 2 days ago. I think it was hosted by OPEMIPO AIKU. You guys should follow her on Instagram. Yes, OPEMIPO. I don't really know the name. I think I'll put the link down for you guys to like. She's a woman of influence, guys. You guys should please do watch her and follow her about it. It told us about us being Christian content creators, because I want to go into a space of where I share more about my faith and how it relates to my life. I just don't want to just start just sitting and just talking a lot, which is not what I want to do. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just going to give you guys a life update. I think things have been happening since this year started. I've been wanting to go on a retreat. I went on a retreat last year, December, where I was just asking God. I was like, okay, God, I really want to do something. I really want to go into this content space really well. And I had stopped making videos on my Instagram. Like, I used to have this series, Verses with Shay, where I would just like talk about God. And I'll also link up my other friends to just talk about God and just how God, in terms of intimacy, in terms of love for God, and yeah, how God has been with us in spite of all the traumas and this world brings, because we're in a world that's ahead, we're in a world that is always upside down. So yeah, before I go into my life update, I would like to talk more on imposter syndrome and how I've been talking about it more. Yeah. So, like, how it has affected me. Like, for a long while, I stopped making videos because I thought I was not doing enough. Like, there's even one time when I was even watching a video, like, I was making a video and I was like, oh my God, I know that I know people don't want to hear what I want to say or something. I'm like, when I watch, I'm like, what are you even saying? Like, when I watch my videos, I will feel blessed by my videos. I'm like, okay, this video is actually speaking to me, like, in a way that I would want to hear, and God would speak to me, that kind of thing. And I'm like, why is it that I'm not even finding so much joy in it? And I love making videos, don't get me wrong, I love editing videos, but like the videos coming out and I'm like, I've already made it too, and I'm like, it's not coming out the way I want it to come out. And I don't know, it's just a very complex thing. So I just want some of my friends to just like come and just talk about it. I don't know if you guys will learn, I'm just gonna talk all like just two of my friends which are here like in this whole video making process. It's actually not meant to be script. It is not scripted, guys. It's actually going to be flowing, like how they like their experiences. I'm just going to be asking questions majorly on it. So yeah. Are you guys ready? This one?
No, like come on, like I wouldn't say I didn't say. When I put these glasses on, it makes everything look beautiful. With the glasses. When I now open it, everything now looks what's going on? Come on.
I love
I don't know why I'm laughing.
ask questions. I think one thing, like, I love conversations, right? Don't I love them?
Yeah.
Tell me how much I love conversations.
He loves it so much. So much. It gets deeper. Just going.
I don't go deeper, but like, yeah, I can actually. Yeah, so this is Modesta.
Hi guys.
She's also a content creator.
Yeah.
She's a Christian content creator on would you like to introduce yourself? Like your page and stuff like that.
Okay. Hi guys. My name is Modesta and I'm a Christian influencer both on TikTok and Instagram. My page handle is Pages of Modesta. Or you can go to Modesta-Modella.
Yeah, I'll actually put the link below so you guys can just, share your love. And yeah, you?
Oh, hi everyone. I thought you were going to introduce me. You don't like me, are you?
Her name is Halima, but she was going to tell us about her space.
So, hi everyone. My name is Halima and I'm a poet and I love all these physiological discussions. Why? I'm interested in that. And I have a TikTok account and an Instagram page, HALIMA-hawrites, for both of them. So you guys should check me.
Yeah, she's a poet actually.
Yeah.
She writes a lot of poems, things that deep talks, things that we don't really usually.
Is good, you guys.
Things that we don't usually talk about, like.
Halima.
I think okay. Okay, but like that's what I mean. And she talks deep talks, talks like abusive marriages, but like in terms of poetry, and it's really beautiful if you see how people feel in terms of things that people don't talk about these days. And yeah. Let me step farther away.
Hi guys. You guys have affected this.
And yeah, so I'm going to just talk about like I said, we're going to buttress more on imposter syndrome. Yeah, so Halima, in any way have you ever felt like you couldn't do more? Yeah.
We feel that every day because it makes us do more.
Yeah, you see, she's a poet. Last time she didn't answer my question, but she's a poet, You know all these people like to do. What I'm saying is, like, in terms of a creative block, like you have experienced something like that. Like a creative block is I don't know it now, but I'll put it there, like the meaning when I find out. But I know it's something that has to do with someone, like when you're thinking, you don't really have ideas at that point in time. You're just like, there's this stop in creativity, but it's not meant to be. We walk by the Spirit.
Yeah.
We do. we
In
all
my
do.
own terms, I don't believe in creative blocks or things like that. I just feel everything is clouded. I need to expose yourself to other things. You need to go out more because there's every story in every place you go, in everything you see. So there's nothing like creative block to me. You just need to expose yourself to other things. Do you get
Yeah,
me?
I really like that.
So-
Because it's something that's, you know, when we're in a space that is impeding our, is it impeding? Is it a word?
Impeding. Yeah, there's a word for that.
Impeding our like mindset, like in terms of we are just in a just want like us being in this school now, we
Yeah.
don't go out. You don't know that there are opportunities for us to go, and you won't want to learn things. Do you understand? So that kind of thing. Yeah. So what of you?
Yeah. For the question, you can please go over the question again.
I was like, okay, have you ever experienced something that you couldn't, like a moment where you couldn't do more?
Yes. Like especially when it comes to content creating, there are so many things. You can see different influencers who has gone far, and you just want to like be like them. You want to like do more like them, and you end up burning out yourself when you're trying to make videos and everything. You feel like it's not perfect. The video can actually be good, but because of you feel like you really don't fit in at that moment. You start creating negative thoughts in your mind, like the environment is not good, the lighting is not good, that and so on. So yes, and the actual thing is that we should actually learn to put out, like Halima said, every story has like is for every place you go to, there's a story there.
Yeah.
And yes, I believe that in my faith, I believe that nothing in this life is a mistake. So wherever you find yourself, there's always a story to tell there. Wherever you find yourself, there's something to tell there. God has actually put different things in place for you. So wherever you find yourself, create an opportunity for yourself. That's what I believe.
Thank you for it.
Thank you for joy. Thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Yeah. Party, juggling, put it on me.
Thank you.
That I end up lonely.
She like song.
I'm real crazy and I'm
She like song.
yeah.
You always create an opportunity for yourself and try not to fit into everybody's aesthetic.
Yes.
Because it's not something that it is you. It is people want to watch you. People don't want to watch Nicki Minaj Jr. or
People want to watch it too.
no.
Not us, but
No, let's get out of it. No, like people don't want to watch. I don't want to say, okay, Pastor Adeboye Jr. People want to watch you and your story that God has brought out of you. People want to watch your growth journey in God. People want to watch how you buttress on this creativity. People don't want to watch Tonali Ali second, the photographer. You are your own photographer. Your name is a brand. So try to work on yourself. Try to find what you love and express it in a very big. It doesn't have to fit everybody's. Oh my God! It doesn't have to be aesthetically pleasing. Start somewhere. I think that's one thing that I really did not talk on, because when I didn't have from the beginning, you know, I really did not have an iPhone when I started making TikTok in 100 level.
To add something.
Yeah.
The thing is that you can use them as your mentors or like people you look up to.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean you should be like them.
Exactly.
You can just look up to them, yes, but you can't be like them. You are a version of yourself. There are many versions that you can actually bring out of you. So you looking up to them and trying to be like them, they have their own story to tell, and you have
That's
yours.
Engineer Fabio.
So you too, you can bring out your own story. Because everybody has a story to tell, and people want to actually listen to your story. It may not start perfect. It may not start, because obviously nothing is perfect. It may not start like the way you want it, but keep on going, because at the end of the day, when you look back, you can see how far you've gone, and people can see how far you have actually told your story.
Actually, yeah.
There is this girl on TikTok like this. She said, the most reason why people don't do what they are supposed to do because there is overload of information.
Yeah.
They can see everywhere, they are seeing the things that they want to do, and people are bringing it in different forms, different styles. That the first thing when you want to start like your own page is to not pay attention to just do you. Then after a while, then you now incorporate other people's ideas.
Yeah, so, actually, because I'm going to still say something that I heard somewhere. Like, it's like when you're eating food everywhere, you're not even having like a balanced diet. It's like you're just eating, then you purge out a lot of, onijekuje from your bum. Which is that, so that's not what we want. We want something of perfection in God's sight, not in anybody's eyes. Not in because, okay, she said it's fine. It's because you know that God has said, okay, I am here. God has placed me here. Then I think I want to talk about something. I'm going to talk about something that I learned 2 days ago from, I said it before, from a program I went to on like content creation. They said that it was talking about us having that this content creation space is more of like an office. We should like as an office and we should fight for it. Because it's not something that is just like life. Life doesn't give you things for free. You have to work for it. Content creation is just like that. You have to work for it. You have to be determined that, okay, I have to impact some certain people, share to plenty people. It doesn't have to be, you just stay, wait for people to just come, this entitlement feeling of, okay, anybody that sees it, fight for it. You are in an office, and always believe in yourself and in what you do. Always have affirmations that, okay, I can do this. I am here for a reason, not because of somebody said, not because of the number of likes I have, not because of the number of views I have. It's because God has put me here and I have work to do. And no matter what, no matter where, I am here and I'm going to work. I am going to build. And if God sees this diligence, if God sees this determination in whatever you're doing, there is a place of promotion in his sight when he thinks you are ready to handle this number of people, or a number of followers, or number of like the community that you are building. You do not know. Like videos can just, people can just come together and just like, oh, did you watch this? Share among their friends. There's this video I was watching. I think it was Lights or Anora. I didn't know that a lot of people had watched. I was just sharing it like, oh my God, this video is really nice. I want other people to also hear from it. Like, and I know somebody had, I saw it on TikTok. I saw it on this. It's like for them, it's like for them fighting for their content. For example, they are sharing so that people can build and talk on it and also learn and be blessed by the video. Just always make sure that your videos are impactful. It doesn't have to be, like in everything, to do anything true on earth, anything worthwhile is to be impactful. I think one thing I learned from my friendship group, almost all of them are very impactful in their own way. They might not know, but I know. To me, they are. Right? I love them.
Stop fancying me, I beg. To add something to that, like she said, you have to be yourself. When it comes to, I'm diverting more to content creating because that's where I am actually. When it comes to content creating, like life is like a race. The moment you are born, the race has started.
Yeah.
So you keep on going and going and going. It's the same thing when it comes to content creating. At first, you may just start. You may not actually know the actual thing you want to start doing. Like, let me say, if you want to start a TikTok account, you don't know the exact type of videos you want to be purchasing out there. But at first, you can just do a random video. From there, you get to learn. Okay, I want to start a faith-based account. Okay, I want to start a cosmetic account. Okay, like different accounts. So you can actually start first and allow God be in the process, and He'll guide you in every step. Yeah. These are the people.
She's what?
You
speak pigeon. She can speak pigeon, like, I think one phrase in terms of this content creation this year for everyone should be bite more than you can chew.
Bite more than you can chew.
Like, put yourself out there, like, so that there is no space for I can't do enough, or there's a space for inadequacy. Have people, accountable people. You haven't posted today. What happened? Put your plans with these people and make sure you pray so that these plans are sealed by God, and you bring them. You bring for the people that you want to make accountable in this kind of situation, like your friends now, people that will push you. Yeah, I think these are the things I learned from that program. Like I said, shout out to Woman of Influence, OPEMIPO. I think I'll put her this thing there. I will. So I really learned a lot from there. And in terms of that, it's not only having followers, pray for them. Pray for your followers. I think it's something that should be talked about. Like, pray for these people. And also pray for even the followers. Pray for the YouTubers, the people that do content. Pray for the poets, for the content creators. Because honestly, it's not easy.
Content creating in general is like you doing content creating is like you doing prayer of intercession.
Yes, it's the truth.
You're actually interceding for people. You're actually interceding for people because you're actually talking to the followers. You're actually talking to the people who don't just follow you but just view your So actually you have to put in God, because you have to pray before making a video. And see, the video may not have that much. Sometimes you may, like my first video, I had almost like 1,000 views, but how many likes? Just like 3 likes or even 4 likes. But I didn't give up. Just keep on going. One thing I realized doing content creation is that I'm not actually doing it just because of followers or just because of views or anything. I'm trying to impact something, even though it's one person. That's why I say it depends on the kind of thing you want to impact on your video. Like me now, it's Christian faith-based account. So whatever I'm doing, I'm not just asking God for followers. I'm asking God that even though it's one person that actually views my video and gains something, it will be so much of a blessing to me. So that's what I mean. So you're not actually being there. You're not actually making video just to get followers or views. It may start like that, but just believe that. Don't give up, because life is like you're growing every single day. You're growing every single day. So the more you make videos, the more you just don't stop. That's what I'll tell you. Don't stop. Keep on going. Like, there's a girl on TikTok. All her videos, she had lower views, lower likes, lower everything actually. Until one day she just made a random video, and all of a sudden she slept, woke up, and she's having like 1,000 likes on her video.
Yeah,
She was not like all the videos she was putting her effort and everything. Like, she was making scripts and everything just to do the video.
Life of Reza.
There was no views or even likes or anything, but the random video went so viral. So that's why I say you don't know where your opportunity starts from.
Yeah, there's a peak that you have to reach. Some people, their peak can be like says their first video. Yeah. Yours, it does maybe in that process there's a training that God wants you to put
one creator.
Like, there's a training that God wants you to go through, and in that training there can be multiple videos that God wants you to say. Like, He doesn't want you to see things as, okay, I'm doing this so that I can have this amount of likes. If I don't, I'm not doing video again. Like, He wants you, even in the midst of, okay, I have 0 likes, I still have the determination to put things out there, because it's lives we're looking at. And that's content creation is more intimate than you think. And
yes, I'm not even that. If God actually do it in a way that by your first video you get like 1,000 likes, trust me, you won't be serious.
Yeah.
You won't be serious like the way you made that first video. You won't be serious.
Actually.
So actually,
there will just be this lackadaisical attitude.
Yes, you believe that any video I drop next, it's going viral. That's why God has to put it step by step.
Listen, I believe that anything that doesn't come easy is where like,
not really, you don't really have to struggle for it.
Yeah.
But like, it should not really just come so.
Like, for example, anything that doesn't come easy, like how she said it, like you don't really have to struggle, but there's this struggle is there, but it's a place that there's some kind of transformation or transformative change in your life that's going to happen in that space. Yeah. So that's what I believe too.
As for me, I feel like I've gotten to a point that all I want to do, I don't even care about the likes like that. I just want, if I see a comment and I realize that my poem connects with that person, maybe the person can feel exactly what I'm
feeling.
Yes, and like I'm able to connect with them on that level. I feel, oh my god, I'm actually doing something.
Yeah, you're actually doing something.
My first comment on I'll be getting likes. That was no issue like that. But my first comment on abusive relationship, a poem I posted, and the comment I got, from the comment you can see that she was going through something like that. I cried. Oh my god, I was inside the toilet, I was shitting and I cried because I was just like, Halima, see what you are doing.
Actually,
and at that point she will feel like she's not the only one. I obviously I texted her back obviously that she should.
And the thing I've noticed is that most people, it's not that they just don't want to comment, but the thing is that they are also shy to comment. Some people don't really want to. They want to put out their word,
but they don't know what to say.
Yes, because
for me now, some comments I just put hearts, and I don't want to do that because they say we should start commenting seriously.
I really don't really want that.
I don't do
it's
it.
like in a public space. It's an online place, so they don't just want to put, because now in the world we are, somebody can actually see this comment and go to the person, or like how like put a search for this person, or like they just want to get information from everywhere. So some people are so scared to put out words there. It's not as if they don't want to comment on your video or like on your video, but some people I rest my case. Some people will see your video and they don't want to like it, but they will say a bad comment about your video.
Yeah, those people are like,
those people
always do not lean on. I think even influencers, there are some influencers that ignore. Like when they see bad comments, it's like as if they just don't see it at all.
I actually just feel like all these negative comments for people that don't have value. They don't. I don't see them as important, because you can never see somebody that is competent, capable, intellectual be commenting nonsense on another person's post. I don't think.
And not even that. If you see someone commenting bad about another person's video, that person is actually going through low self-esteem, because the fact that him or herself cannot put themselves out there to make a video or impact something, that means they're having low self-esteem.
I feel like more
anxiety.
Like this kind of people, like she said, those people have
depression.
Like what she's saying, like those people have low self-esteem, and we need to pray for these people. Like they are going through a lot. They do not know. They do not know. That's why we need to pray for them.
But like most typical Nigerians, we mostly criticize them.
Yes, and we find it so playful.
Yeah,
like it's laugh.
It's just
everything's fun. Even when we're even going through this tipping
I'm
area,
just joking.
Like,
I'm
funny.
Why are you taking it serious? You should know that life is not joking too.
Honestly, life is not joking. Life is actually not joking. Oh Lord, life is not joking. Yeah, I think one verse that came to my mind was Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5-6 that says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." Like just trust in God. In everything you do, trust in God, because if you trust in man can just say, okay, your video is not really nice today. Your video is God is not seeing your capabilities. He's seeing your heart. He's seeing your intentions and why you're making these videos. He's seeing like, okay, this is why my daughter is doing this. This is why my son is doing this. And that is one thing that we should talk about.
Yes, and also
more of his heart, your heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, like she said, God doesn't just look at the appearance, He weighs the spirit, like in the word. So in everything, like the verse she just said, in everything, acknowledge Him and He will direct your path. See, it doesn't have to be a big thing that you want to do before you call on God. even the tiniest detail, you can actually call on God. Like even before coming, like before my friend she invited me for this YouTube video.
It's not invite. It's not invite. I don't say you should go.
Okay, let's not say invite.
Even painting well.
Oh, she like.
So
Yeah.
before she called me for this video, yes, I actually prayed because she has been saying it since that she wants to make a YouTube video, but I didn't know that it was today.
Yeah.
So me before coming, I actually like tell God, what should I say? Coming here now, I just heard what she wants us to say. So
Yeah.
I didn't tell them what to say. I
Yeah.
just told them like what we're talking about.
No, like what we're going to talk about. So actually, I actually asked God on what to say because He has to direct your path. Like we said, God must be in the center of everything. He has to be in the center. He can't be at the side. You can't push God aside. He has to be at the center of everything. That your video, your post on anything, you have to put God at
Like
the
before
center.
you post, you pray. After you post, you pray.
pray.
You pray for every single thing that happens, every step of the way. When you're editing, you pray. Because sometimes when we are creating, like for me, I have this brand in Drew, creatively inspired by the divine. It's something that I know that some of the ideas that I put into those videos are not from me. Sometimes the clients might have like ideas, okay, I want this, and the way I would turn it to look like, okay, they are what they want is there, and what God has inspired me to do is there. So most of the things I do are not because, okay, she knows how to edit, she knows. I can literally not know what to do next and be staying there for days. You can ask my friends. I'm like, you guys, I don't think this is good.
Yeah.
I don't think this is nice.
She's
I think
always complaining.
yes, like I was like, I don't think this is good. I don't think this is nice. This doesn't look good. Like I think there's one thing that imposter syndrome does. It feeds you bit by pieces, negative,
Negative
thoughts. Then it builds up to something that inadequacy, things that
You feel you're not good enough.
Exactly. So I feel like if you build on those things, that's when the imposter syndrome comes in, and it becomes like it's not more a syndrome. It's
Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what she said, you get it. You get it. Yeah, it becomes like a lifestyle in every single thing. It doesn't have to stop at
In
content.
every single thing, both in your relationship,
With people.
not just creating a video, in every aspect.
Every
it becomes a
aspect.
lifestyle.
It's not just okay from a place of creative block. It can be how you are in a relationship with someone and you feel like, okay, you're not good enough for the person. It's something called imposter syndrome. It's more than.
And I just
negative
feel
thoughts.
like the way I described it in my head was like pouring water inside a basket.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the amount of things you do or the achievements you have, you just feel empty.
Yeah.
And you keep comparing yourself to other people. So when your membrane that makes you is full of it has so many holes in it, then you see that's where we have a problem. I feel words of affirmation actually helps.
So I want us to list out
Giving
like
yourself,
things.
like, the credit that you deserve.
I wanted us to list out things that we would do, like when things like this come, like when negative thoughts. What are the things you would do?
Okay, for me, I feel like it's to first, for myself, I actually isolate myself.
Yeah.
Give myself time to like just be in my comfort zone. It may not be actually my comfort zone, but like just isolate myself and give myself like she said, words of affirmation. Like just tell myself or go into God's word.
Yeah, for me it's more of speaking scriptures and just praying and just talking to God like, okay, God, you said I am this, and I will do this. This is where I'm going to be. I am not a failure. I am the best editor
Just keep
in
on.
your sight,
Yeah.
just in the sight of man. And even in your sight, I know you are the ruler of all men. Like you are the one that rules all men and their decisions. So I know that if I am good in your sight, I'm good in anybody's sight. Like that doesn't. I don't need to get their own opinion. It's your opinion that I need. So yeah, my friend is coming. I don't. So yeah, too.
As for me, I feel like I've gotten to a point that I'm on a diet now. I don't do negative thoughts.
I like that.
I don't do all those stuff anymore. And words of affirmation, how I impute them in my life is that after every prayer, my morning prayer, fudge till the end, I always say words of affirmation to myself. So I'll feel it in the presence of God that, oh, I'm beautiful, I'm wonderfully made, I'm the luckiest girl in the world, I am destined to be a billionaire. When I'm telling myself what this nice was like this. So, but doing like a dance of all this, avoiding all this negative, when it comes to you, just avoid it. You're not interested. Actually goes a long way for me. So I feel you can also adopt that style of.
What do you do when you have imposter syndrome?
First was I know what imposter syndrome is.
You don't know.
I do.
They didn't know before the video. No. They didn't know.
Imposter syndrome is when you feel like you don't belong somewhere. I guess, like
Like in terms of inadequacy. Yeah.
You feel like you're not good.
Yeah.
Like in anything that you're
like
doing.
a fraud.
Yeah. What she said. Okay.
do I have imposter syndrome? I'm thinking of what I do. Basically.
Okay.
Football,
What's your take on the subject?
an imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a. I mean, we're human beings, so like we doubt normally sometimes. You know, we have emotions.
It's a normal thing,
It's not. If you have imposter syndrome, you're not mad or something.
but it's something that we should.
Walk on.
You should get out. You know, you should take out of your system because, like, well, all the people that are there, that you're feeling imposter syndrome with, they're like human beings like you, and because they've been doing this, that's one thing to say.
You say rubbish.
No, chill. You guys, hold on.
He doesn't know.
I don't know what. Look, man.
You don't know it.
Of God, I don't think I have imposter syndrome. So I
Okay.
don't really know how to tell you guys to overcome it.
Oh yeah, he's been honest. Well, we can't do.
And
We can't
actually,
do.
if in your
Be
circle
honest.
you have people
That have this positive pressure.
not even positive pressure, negative pressure.
Like negative pressure.
They don't like. There are some friends that they will never tell you
That you are doing good.
Yes. They always look for a negative thoughts to fill in your head. Like
Run, man.
you can just say, like, let me say you're going out and be like, how do I look? They always have something bad to say.
I say, or like you look nice. I'm like, oh, it's because of the world's waist trainer.
Yeah,
You shall want to.
What's an imposter syndrome?
Like thinking of when
They
you have
can't. They can't
inadequacy.
actually.
And what?
They
Like in
can't
anything,
actually
like for
tell
example
you.
now.
Yeah.
When you stop creating content because you feel like you're not good enough, or you just don't post because you feel like it's not
Okay.
nice.
Okay, if it's based on that, it's an imposter syndrome.
He does.
If it's based on that,
Oh, he does.
I make videos sometimes.
Yeah, he does. He's a very good
Yeah.
MI films. Yo, watch out.
So yeah,
Watch out.
But I tend to be, I won't say shy, because I mean, it's not my face. I tend to be shy of posting my work sometimes. Sometimes
And they
it's
are
like
good
doubts,
though.
basically. It's doubts. It's just, so I don't want to post, I'm like, what if, a lot of nonsense.
Yeah.
Like,
What
you
a
know,
lot of what if.
you know,
Yes.
But I learned this thing from you. Post it, even if it's imperfect.
regardless. you know.
Actually,
So one thing I told myself this year was like that. I'm gonna like just do it.
Yes, just start. Fight that negative thoughts.
Just
Fight that negative pressure. Fight it. Because I feel like if you build on those things, you tend to forget who you are and forget why you started.
Yeah.
and not also that. Remember, those other people you're actually looking at, they were once.
Like you. And they built.
Yeah.
It's not like they just woke up and be millionaire.
Yeah.
I'm Otedala.
No.
Or did they call? Oh.
That's the name of what it's even called.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
But like, it doesn't just happen in a day.
Yeah.
It takes time.
Actually,
Baby.
Rome was not built in a day, Abi.
you know, like for a YouTuber now, I know. I was on YouTuber last year, I think. She like basically really blew up last year, but she had been doing it for like about 5 years.
Is it Life of Riza?
Life of Riza, yeah.
Life of Riza.
You see, exactly.
I really love her videos.
She just kept going on.
Yeah,
Just
one video, like
and then
made her blow. Yeah.
Just, so that period, she might have been actually having all those kind of thoughts. So,
She spoke about it though.
along with you for 5 years.
well,
She even, I think she left her job. She left her 9 to 5 to do content for 5 years. Now she has like, she travels, you know. does a lot of content and stuff like that.
So you don't have to just depend on one day when you get just one view or like 100 views with 2 likes. So let me just.
It happens.
It happens. It's possible.
Somebody like me that I'm in the TikTok space, I get it. There are a lot of TikTok influencers, both the one outside the world. I don't. When I mean outside the world, it's outside God. Wait, now you guys. So what I'm actually trying to say is that there are many TikTok influencers there. When I started with how many? Like you will have many views. When you scroll, obviously you're scrolling through TikTok, but most people just give you like 2 likes or 3 likes. Or sometimes TikTok can see your page and it's so low with views, they can just take it. Seriously.
Are you serious?
Literally.
They can do that.
You can just take your page down because you're not actually impacting anything on the app.
You don't see the more money. I don't know they are rude though.
Yeah, this is serious. You're just coming here to play. No, they mean business.
Yeah.
Business, but actually, you don't have to depend on just one video. Keep on going. Like me, just keep on creating. I'll tell myself, you can. One day you get there. One day you get there. One video doesn't depend on your whole success.
What up, guys?
10 years.
Yes, in the next 10 years, make the same video.
Why? We'll come here.
No, not yet.
I beg.
Not yet.
I beg.